If you are sitting at home with a nappy head like this, stay tuned and watch the whole video to see how I achieve this at home. Really cute, really simple. I use some old bundles. You can use some old bundles, some new bundles, some scrap bundles, whatever you got, baby, to achieve this look. This is so cute.
Hey y'all, so in today's video I'm gonna show y'all how I did this super easy middle part quick weave. So I started off by parting my leave out down the middle. You don't have to get it perfect, but you do want it to be in the middle so your leave out can be even on both sides. So right here, I'm sectioning off the two separate sides that I will need to cover up the tracks on each side. So right here, I'm just using the end of my red tail comb to make sure that the track won't show through my leave out. And I'm just braiding down the first half of my leave out so it don't get in the way. So I actually didn't show y'all the other side, but y'all know how to, separate both sides. So right here, I'm just braiding down my leave out so it won't be in the way. And I don't know how y'all braid down the opposite way, but that's the hardest thing ever. So mine might look a little raggedy, but that's okay. So now I'm doing me some little raggedy straight backs. I really do not know how to braid neatly, but I know how to braid good enough to get it flat and get it good up under the cap. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I think I did like 4 on each side, then it was 1 in the back going straight to the back. So I just braided them all to the back and put them all together as I did the next one. So now I'm just adding some oil to my scalp, and I think that was the Design Essential Anti-Itch Oil. I'm just massaging it into my scalp. Then after that, I'm gonna add my cap on, and I'm gonna start adding my liquid. I call it liquid cap, but I think it's called Morning Glory. So when it comes to the liquid cap, I actually prefer the Salon Pro one, the clear one, because it dries faster, and once it dries, it gets completely hard. But the Morning Glory one, after 15 minutes, it's still kind of not dry, so I have to take my blow dryer and go in and kind of blow dry some more to make sure it's not dry, because if your cap is not completely dry, it will start lifting once you cut it around the edges. So after I got done applying the liquid cap to my cap, I went in with some Got2b glue spray and I sat under the dryer for 15 minutes. But I didn't show that part. So yeah, you can either sit under dryer, or you can sit there and you can blow dry by hand if that's all you have. Either way, it's fine. When I got from under the dryer, I went in with my glue around the perimeter. If you put the glue on after you sit under the dryer, it will wash right out when it's time for you to take it out. But if you put the glue before you put the liquid cap or before you do anything else, it will get stuck on your hair. So right here, I'm just blow drying the glue and pushing it in, and I also cut the cap after that. It's moving kind of fast. I'm sorry, y'all. I cut the cap all the way around the whole perimeter. So the hair I used was just some old hair that I had. And as y'all can see right now, I'm about to start going in the tracks. These tracks were already cut from a previous install, but you do want to go in and measure your tracks and then cut them, then add the glue before you start to apply them. So y'all about to see me starting to apply them. Make sure you apply them with force so they will stay, because once you start combing them, you don't want them to start like coming out because they're not all the way on the cap. After I apply my tracks, I go in with a little spritz in my blow dryer. You can go in with the spritz after every track, but it is kind of time consuming, so I try to always do the first track, then like every 2-3 tracks after that. But I always go in with my blow dryer after each track to just make sure it's all the way down and dry. So after each bundle, you do want to go in with your hot comb to make sure everything is flat before you add the next bundle, and that would just prevent everything from being so bulky. So now that all the hair is in, I go in with my hot comb to make sure everything at the top is flat. And since I am doing curls, I went in with my blow dryer to blow the hair out so I can make sure that it wasn't so curly and fluffy before I started to curl it. So now it's time for the fun part. I went in and parted out my leave out to make sure my part was straight. Then I went in with some heat protectant to protect my hair, and I go in with my hot comb. So this is the first press that I do. So after that, I go in with my wax stick and I put that on my roots and on the end of my hair. But you don't want to put too much because you don't want it to be too greasy. And that's when I go in with the hot comb for the second time. So now that I'm done pressing my roots, I go in with my Got2b spray and I lightly spray that on my leave out, and then I go in with my flat iron one time. The Got2b spray will ensure that you will not have to keep going over your leave out every day. If you do this method plus wear like a silk scarf and then put your button on, you won't have to go over your leave out for about a week or two. So since I wanted to do curls, I went ahead and added some layers. I'm still kind of new to layers and I'm still trying to figure them out. So this is pretty much the right way, but I'm not like an expert with them. I just know how to really do like face framing layers. So yeah, if y'all want to follow me and do what I do, that's fine. But if y'all do have some tips on layers, please feel free to comment them below. The curling iron that I used for this look was the T3 curling iron in the 1.25 inch. After I cut my layers, I went in with some heat protectant on the bundles, and I also straightened my hair each time before I curled it to just make sure that it was as straight as possible, since it was still a little puffy. So this is how I curl my hair. This might not be the right way, this might not be your way, but I'm always open for tips. And yeah, this is how I curl my right side. Only in the back though, because in the front I curl it a little different, and y'all will see that in a minute. So for the front 2 to 3 pieces, instead of curling the hair like to the back of me, I curl it towards my face, if you can see what I mean. And that's how you get that little curl in the front that everybody be trying to get. And in the front, you also want to do small sections. You don't want to do your sections too big, because that's also how you get that curl. And you also want to curl slightly in an angle. Okay, so the blonde side is my left side, so now we're on my right side. On my right side, as you can see, I curl it a little differently. I turn the curler the other way, and I curl the hair coming towards the front of my face. I also do the front pieces the exact same way, and I know on the other side I can do that on like coming towards my face also, but it is kind of harder for me, so I do it the other way. So after I got done curling it, I just sprayed some Tresemme holding spray, and now I'm just taking down the curls. So after I'm done taking out the clips, I go in with a rat tail comb and I just comb them until they look how I want them to look. That front piece, you will kind of have to like keep messing with it and keep shaping it until it look how you want it to look. I also take some type of holding spray in my hot comb to flatten out the top to remove any creases or anything that the flat iron, the curler, or the clips made. I also use some holding spray and a clip to flatten out any pieces in the front that won't stay down. And as y'all can see, I was feeling myself because it really came out super cute, and this was super easy, and it probably took me about an hour and a half to 2. So if y'all try this, please tag me below and let me know how y'all like this video. Bye.
I ate. Damn. This is so cute. So that is the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoy, and I hope y'all like my hair. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what else y'all want to see.